Free-to-play video game. Brad, did you make an intro for it? No. We're just gonna play it. Thank you. I haven't had time, or I've been too busy training Amelia Tyler's character in the ways of crime. The key ingredient is crime. Suppose what I could do, really. No, fuck it. Who cares? Who cares? Let's just play the video game. So yesterday we started playing the video game. The video game is called God of War Ragnarok. And the key ingredient is crime. A dash of crime and a pinch of verbal abuse. And immediately the game was like, we are in the middle of Fimbulwinter, and then they took us to a Horizon Zero Dawn map. Which honestly I was disappointed about, but I'll keep playing out of a sense of duty. We're playing it on the PS5. It's the end of the world. Thor showed up and we had a little bit of a fight. Odin showed up and he's basically the Godfather from Godfather movies. And we're looking for Tyr.
Hello.
Global
I'd
warming.
return your surprise,
That's what
I did know
Ragnarok
you'd
is.
be here. I've
The
got
slow
something
death
for you.
that comes from global warming. So we're looking around for Tyr, and that's pretty much what we're doing. So
You know, I'm glad I came back here at least once
enjoy.
before Ragnarok. Oh, if these cobblestones could talk. Then they'd have mouths. Filthy, disgusting mouths. Do you mind if I fiddle with your bow? Oh, you are long overdue for a replacement. Taking advantage of certain material. Ow. Structural sensitivity to sonic vibrations has been something I've been meaning to try for quite some time now.
Thanks for finally trying it. What's it gonna be this time?
Patience. I find it's best to see these things in action. Whew. There. Oh, take aim at that gate there. But before you loose, say Skialfa. Skialfa.
there's Ratch in a day-by-day skin. Said it
Well, I certainly didn't
way
expect
after.
you to serve half the creepy crawlies in need of a leer.
Said it way after, bruv. He said before.
Right side!
Ski Alpha, the Alpha Predator. I watched the end of Skull Island last night. Did I enjoy that movie? You know what? It's not that bad.
Okay.
And then I started watching
Derlin,
Godzilla versus all the other monsters
Sindri,
movie.
any idea where the tavern is?
Do I look like I've ever been to a filthy tavern?
It's worse.
The sewer you just punched a hole through seems promising, though. For you.
It's gonna
It
have
should lead to the other side of the city.
Okay.
It's not like you're able to open other doors around here.
So this lockdown really is because of us?
Oh my, yes.
God, we're in lockdown
Odin's grip on this realm is so firm, any outsider is considered a threat.
Sounds like an Odinism if I ever heard one.
That's what they want me to do. Sell the artifacts.
Till we meet again!
All right. See you. Bye.
Best of luck.
Godzilla -1 looks great, and I
Any
really want to watch
outsider
it.
is considered a threat. Is that to protect
Not
the
enough
dwarves?
to go outside.
It
But
sounds like it. But knowing
I still
Odin,
really wanna
there's
watch.
sure to be an ulterior motive.
Well,
That'll drop on
everyone's
some sort
hiding
of
on
like,
this side
on
too.
demand
Odin's
thing, so,
occupation of this realm has its hooks in deep.
But there aren't any guards
Netflix
patrolling.
or something.
We're clearly not a threat.
Amazon Prime.
Why hide?
Resist and you're made an example of, to keep the rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Fear keeps them safe and alive.
The tavern's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe we can try knocking on some doors for directions. Yeah.
A little bit bad for doing that because people
Excuse
do
me,
live here.
but we're looking for...
Nothing for you here. I don't care what you want. No food, no encouraging word, no nothing. Please.
The dwarves want no part in your shit. Prayers? Bro.
A firebomb from the chief anti-Odin propagandist in Durlin's rebellion. Quite a sharp wit she had until she turned to less subtle means of resistance.
Right flank!
Creatures to kill. Where is the child? Boy. What the fuck is wrong with you? For fuck's sake, come on. Another reason, lilies. -1 is a really good movie. Well, thanks so much for letting us know. It's 10 PM. Do you know where your children are? Brass eye. My child can't even jump over a wicker basket. Can't even jump over a wicker basket. For fuck's sake, you know what? Get some health back, so. Where's the other one? Really? Come on, man. I thought it was an Odin bird.
I think we need more special equipment to use this.
Okay. Anakin Skywalker delivery, by the way. Did you hear that? The Hayden Christensen. In his voice.
This looks promising, right? Less like a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking.
You.
Well, we don't want to intimidate him. You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
None taken. Fair point, though.
Very well.
Think that's him?
Beginning of Black Sails, the theme.
Hello?
Watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song. That alarm was in just the perfect key.
We're just looking for a friend of ours named Durlin.
Well, we both know that's not true. Durlin's got no friends left. But if that's all you need, head out the back way there, and you'll see the safety office just across the river. Just don't go making trouble for the rest of us.
Fucking voiced by John
And while
Sandman.
you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess.
What mess?
Later, brother.
Oh, that's Bear McCreary. He does a lot
I
of
wish to
good
hear
music, doesn't
this mess.
The rig's in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
Head, I've got skin. But he's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
This tiny door. Would you like to learn how to play Gwent? Oh, that'd be me throwing the PlayStation out the fucking
Sorry,
door.
one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here, please be careful.
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It's also very useful. You'll be able to find anything your heart desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide and plot to travel together, then yes.
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
Don't know why we didn't have a compass before, considering we got one last time. Was that a magic item that Fimbulwinter deleted? It was a bit weird to not just have us start with it, but I'll allow it. The path. You must travel the
Come.
path.
A boat cannot be far.
Nice.
Huh. Earlier, Sindri made it sound like Durlin was some sort of rebellion leader. Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
Let's just steal this. I mean, why not? I'm sure no one lives here. Yeah, Bear McCreary is one of those names, isn't it? You always see it in credits of like shows and movies and stuff. It's just one of those really sort of like prolific
I saw a dock back there.
musicians. I couldn't name a
Maybe
single
there's a boat
thing,
we
but
can use to get to Durlin's.
I've seen it everywhere in the beginnings of stuff. I'm sure no one's using these pots. What's a dwarf gonna use a pot for? Nothing. That's what.
There's a building just past these rocks behind. Maybe we should head that way.
One of the best fucking theme tunes of any TV show. Did he make that one?
those
Who
bloody
made the
mining
theme
rigs.
tune to Black
What
Sails?
about them?
I bet it was
Skald is right to blame me for them.
Roman
They were my idea.
Digimali.
If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel.
I first learned his name in Battlestar Galactica. Oh fuck, he's been around that long. He did the Battlestar thing.
I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right.
That's a
You can see
wicked
the
theme, but it's just a
smokestacks from
bunch of
here.
like drum hits, isn't it? And clicks.
But if you don't want to explore now, it looks like Durlin's place is
Yes,
through
Bradley,
that
that's
open
what
gate
it
to
is.
the
You
left.
absolute musician.
So which way do we go? We could prepare more before rescuing.
He's done
Tyr.
everything.
Up to you.
There's like 4 people in the entirety of Hollywood.
Mimir, are you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
We've done a bunch of features. Galactica was a 90s show. Yeah. He's done everything. I've seen his name plastered over so many things before. The new Battlestar. Oh, is there a new one? Or are you just one of those annoying
Father,
pedantry people?
Is it always moral to kill something that's trying to
It
kill
has
you?
to mention that Battlestar
Yes.
Galactica, the one that comes
Well,
to your mind,
there you have
the
it,
only one
lad.
anyone thinks about, and the only one anyone cares about, was in fact a remake of one that no one cares about or needed to know that information.
So we're going to Durlin's?
There's always one
Makes
person that
sense.
will tell you
We
that.
could always explore those mining rigs later.
Yes, it's the second option. Okay. Well, just for the record and for future, Purple Traitor, everyone fucking hates it when you do that. Just in case you're not aware.
Mimir, how many
The
stories
worst
have you
type of
told
person
about
in the
Odin and Thor and all the bad things
Thanks very
they've done?
much.
Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no refreshment. They invaded our home.
Yeah, but I'm talking about history. All the other people they've hurt. Let's see. Okay, there was Thamor, the stonemason.
Aye. He quarreled with his son.
A dragon.
Went into the night to find him. Found Thor instead.
And there was Thamor's son, Hrimthur.
Who built the walls of Asgard. And
Am I not
whispered
trying to go
something
to
of
that? Didn't they
importance
tell
to
me to go
Freya
over there?
before his betrayal and assassination.
There was Groa, of course.
The knowledge keeper and prophet of Ragnarok. Thor murdered her husband, and Odin covered it up before doing her in himself.
You can't forget Ymir, the first giant.
Odin carved him up to form the realms from his body, and let the torrent of his blood nearly drown every giant alive.
Enough. We will continue later.
This is the safety office?
Well, the sign a hair's breadth away from a head injury up there certainly gives that impression.
We're looking for Durlin?
You have an appointment?
Berlin War.
No? Has anyone ever had an appointment here?
It's Venelis.
Here to collect on something, pal. Think parading a severed head around on your hip is gonna scare me into somehow approving Estrid's accretion proposal, eh?
It's Kiwi Venelis.
We are looking for a prisoner of Odin's.
He's being kept in a mine somewhere. Some friends of ours said that you could help.
Where did you get... You chop her head off with that too, eh?
She was my wife.
Dina and I wondered where she went after our little coup here failed.
It's a deep.
Failed?
Yeah, come, come. Failed.
Faye is dead.
Rest of them are. Ones left alive have to pay the price. I'm afraid I can't help you with your little prisoner situation.
But he could have answers on how to stop Odin. And free Svartalfheim from the Aesir.
I'm not in the business of crossing the old father anymore. Wait, before you go. Take this.
What is it?
A fine. Hygiene code violation for improper transport of a rotting head. 2 demerits for speaking the All-Father's given name, and, yeah, for fucking up my desk!
A fine?
Pay it at your leisure, okay? Get out of my office.
It's played by Venelis Wack. He's a streamer on Twitch.
Hey there.
So what about get out of my office? Don't you understand?
You said her name was Diener? Oh, sure. Thank you. I think.
Played by the Deep from The Boys. Speaking of the Deep from The Boys. Speaking of the Deep from The Boys, right? Did you see Jonathan Majors? Jonathan Majors is the Deep from The Boys.
Let's do it.
Jonathan Majors, Hollywood actor.
Why did you decide you wanted to talk now?
I fucked it up. I clicked this button. Shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that.
You ready?
Let's do it. Jonathan Majors, Hollywood actor.
Why did you decide you wanted to talk now?
Now his first interview anywhere since being convicted of assaulting his ex-girlfriend.
Your reaction to that verdict.
What does he now want you to know? The emotional exclusive.
Made by Vor.
It's been hard. Sorry.
Breaks this Monday morning.
He's the Deep!
On ABC
Guys!
Good Morning America.
The worlds are blending. It's the Deep. It literally... I watched it. I could not believe what I was seeing. Oh my god.
That head better not be leaking his decay all over my floor.
Also, it hasn't been long enough for him to try and do this. They're like, you know, his PR team are like, we got to get ahead of this.
Fine.
Not now. There are enemies ahead.
Left side, incoming!
I have no idea who that guy is. Really? How? You've not seen any movies for the last 5 years? He's in all of them. Also a main character in The Boys called The Deep.
Up above! Poison!
Is he gone? Is that him? No. It isn't. Over here.
Left flank, poison! Love you, brother!
So many of them, Jesus. That does anything? No. Check it out.
Grim, perch the pie! Knock him down!
Above you, brother!
Oh, I can fucking climb up here. Oh my god, Kratos. Hey Kratos, big shiny red thing is a bomb. Don't hit it with the fucking chain, you dickhead. Waste the fucking resurrection style. God, the prison shanking.
Fire! behind you!
Where is it?
Okay, as I was saying, I think Derlin wrote down directions.
The dwarf has
Is this
given us
supposed
a
to be a
map.
thing we could use in
Sort
the
of.
fight?
You smell them? But it seems to lead to a mine beyond that mountain. Ah. Tyr! Derlin helped us anyway.
Not everyone uses axes and arrows to fight.
I had a feeling you forgot. Forgot what? What are you looking at? Climbing walls mid-fire. It's not that I forgot, I just can't tell what walls I can climb up. As opposed to your pure neurodivergent, desperate need to back. This is Sarab watching. Just like his face smushed up against the fucking screen. Why? Climb up the wall. You can climb. You know you can climb up the. Absolutely, completely untethered from humanity. Becoming one with this monitor. Who cares? You know, you just press R1 and stuff dies around you. Sarab's like, the correct way to the correct way to actually the correct way to have the correct way to do combat in this scenario actually the correct way to complete the scenario the correct way to complete the combat scenario here is to climb up on the walls actually. So the actual correct way to climb up on the walls, that would be, in order to correctly defeat the enemies in this scenario, is to climb up on the walls. That would be his face crushed up against the screen watching. Can I still double jump? I don't even know if I can do normal jump. Me playing video games. Press R1 to attack. Me. You know, just like my mind is... I'm not even thinking about the game most of the time when I'm playing a game. You know, like I'm usually not thinking about the best way to like defeat the enemy or like beat the level and stuff. I'm usually thinking about something else. The back of my head is thinking about like what I'm gonna have for dinner. You know, the fact that I've got to run this table story campaign and I've got these kind of like ideas swirling around. I've got to fucking call my mum later on, you know? And my fingers are just going like R1, 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 R2. R2 again. You know what I mean? Whereas Sarab is pressed up against the screen watching this. His hands are doing the motions of what are the correct patterns of the most specifically correct course through this combat scenario as told by the developers. And I'm literally just like, press R1. My brain unable to literally process even pressing R1 twice. Cassius, get the fuck out of here. Spoilers. Cassius, fuck off. Get out of here. I'm bullying Sarab for being neurodivergent.
Heimdall. There's a
I'm like
name I don't
Godzilla
miss
though.
hearing.
Never forget.
No one said it until you did.
Every
Just
time
now.
I only
Darling,
attack when you
didn't
attack
need
me
to say it,
first.
brother. It was written all over his face. Well, burned, I should say. Into his head.
He burned that into Derlin's head?
Failed rebellions tend to warrant swift and enduring retribution.
He is a captain of Odin.
Aye, and the bearer of Galahorn.
We're gonna do that to Wax. We're gonna burn the table story logo into the top of Wax Stevens' head.
In a man as lack of doubt.
Seems
It was
like we're
Frank's
here.
idea, okay?
Come on,
Not mine. Don't judge me.
this
for
way.
the
You can see another
sins of
train.
Technique.
Let's look for a way to get over there. You know,
He already got it on
maybe
his
finding
ass.
Tyr's our best protection. Seemed like Odin really didn't want us to find it. Once Tyr's free and can be God of War again, Odin won't have time to worry about us.
If that is his war to fight, he may have it.
The God of War versus the God of War. Actually, it's more like the God of War is going to ally with the God of War. By the sounds of it.
A bomb.
Deactivated, but yes. Likely one belonging to Barry, the dwarf, builder of the Great Hall, Lua.
Cassius, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here right now. Scram.
I think we need some special equipment to use this.
Oh. We can't do this.
I don't think this is working, brother. Maybe we should come back.
Sarab absolutely losing his mind right now that I didn't know that we need special equipment to use. We have to get an upgraded thing first before we do that. Fuming. Stamping up and down. Kicking the fuck out of... His mum just came in and was like, "Hello, darling, would you like some breakfast?" A fucking chair hit her in the face. All of her teeth came out like that punch that Thor got yesterday. He's literally just in his room. He's gone completely feral. The monitor that he was gripping the sides of a second ago. Also, yes, I can make that noise. Literally cannot fathom the fact that I didn't know that we couldn't do that yet. He is beyond... He can't do it.
Is that a Drekkie?
Is that
What
a
happened
fucking...
here?
Is that the fucking Gallimimus?
I think it's
Is that the Indominus Rex?
Yep, definitely dead.
Sarab. Furious that I don't know what type of dinosaur that is. Sarab losing his fucking mind right now that I don't know what this creature was called. Sarab horrified that I've started the fight and I've never done one of those like combos you get. Sarab getting pissed off. You know that actually you actually get a 0.3% increase in damage if you use the Chains of Olympus on the Drekkie in this stage of the game. Actually, you get a 0.386% stacking percentage chance. If you use the Chains of Olympus on this Drekkie, you actually get a little bit. Cannot. His face crushed. Again, he's broken his nose. He's broken his nose. Absolutely cannot believe that I didn't parry that. So what you want to be doing is parrying. Me. Oh, it's a dinosaur. I'll hit it with R1. So actually, that's a more close range move. You actually want to make sure that you're a little closer when you use that maneuver. The runic maneuvers are actually all quite close range in this game, unless of course you've managed to get the extended deluxe Valhalla edition of the video game. Okay, so when he does that, you'll see him like charge up, and that actually means that basically he's going to hit the ground. See, I can do it, Sarab. I can do the thing. I can do it too. right?
Watch out!
Someone played Monster Hunter, yeah.
So there are actually different combos you can do inside of the Spartan Rage.
See how easy it is? You guys, stop. All of you. Stop it. Stop it here. Stop it even in channels where they let you backseat game. Alright? I did nothing. What a complete waste of fucking effort that was.
This is a fine mess.
Zarab, unable to comprehend why I haven't defeated this thing without losing any damage, because Saraba spent 700 hours specifically in this combat. Working out every single possible angle at which you can take this creature. First of all, this guy. Stunlock me against the wall. Another health thing around.
Brother, get up! Brother!
Ben Affleck hates the Yankees, which sucks because there are people out there that deserve the blessing. David, what am I going to ask you to do? David? What am I going to ask you politely to do?
Dale, watch out!
Cannot parry for shit. You haven't taken your meds, have you, David? What's the rule? The fucking lock on is so annoying. Oh my god. Dodging doesn't do anything against it. What happened? Fucked up my shit. It isn't even Wednesday yet. When David comes off his meds, it's very obvious.
Watch out!
Done that. Unlock, for fuck's sake. Okay.
Come on, Kratos. Off your
The amount of pressure I have to put into the fucking R3 to unlock from a character. The lock-on thing is so annoying. I don't know if that's just a PS5 controller thing or not.
Watch out!
This is Monster Hunter Zero Dawn. Oh, finally. Absolutely wrecked him this time. Didn't even need to use the heals. I finally got the parry down on him. That's what happened. Go on, at him.
Together!
Oh my god.
That one was tough.
Brutality.
Apart. There could be others around.
Think that Dreki is what killed the first one we found?
Flames of anguish. What is this? A runic attack or what? How do I use it? Yeah.
If so, it was their aggression that got them both killed.
Jay-Z might be able to do something about it. David.
Down there. I can see a mine. That has to be what Derlin was talking about.
Tracks up on the left there. Might be another train we can take.
Father, what if a war with Odin isn't just tears to fight? What if it's ours too?
War is not the only way.
War.
Gods.
It's endless cycle.
Better
Life.
gods. We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the
God
only
of
way to do
War
that is
has
war?
changed.
Atreus.
Forge ahead. Unintended, I imagine.
Now it looks like we're in bloody Scotland. Oh, maybe not. Palm trees. It's Palm Tree, Scotland. I don't understand. Where is it telling me to go? Oh, back down here. Confusing. Not easy, died twice. David, what the fuck are you talking about? David, you're off your meds, aren't you? Be honest with me. My God. This is a thing we can do. I'll take them as before every stream. Oh, Jesus.
The wretches keep coming from that pillar. Looks like a nest.
He couldn't have done this from the other side. Come on now. Time for the Donkey
this thing is
Kong
small.
little
Okay, we need to go left.
cart.
The other way. Your left, Father. Keep going. Hopefully that's it. Wait, I meant my left. Hopefully that's it. Keep going.
Back at the beginning!
We're so close. Just a little to the left. Yeah, that's it. Round 2. Here we go.
Why in God's name would you need a Atreus for that? You know when you just sort of make stuff up so that other people around you can feel like they're actually doing something,
Diener.
but
Yeah,
actually you're
covered in
completely
algae.
capable yourself.
I was thinking we could show...
Oh, no, it's just me. It has to do that because everyone's an incapable piece of shit. Oh, okay.
to Brock and Sindri when we got back. Here. Okay, so we came here looking for Tyr because we don't trust Odin, right? If you think about it, war could... Uh-oh. On your left! Right! Tell me when!
Atreus, look for a break to stop the train. Should be a lever of some sort.
Found it! The brake's stuck!
Keep trying, little brother.
Father!
Stop this train!
This is David trying not to write some schizo-affective shit in chat.
I think it's about to...
No!
Shit!
Get up!
Father! A troll? I can't believe you... Are you serious? Last one!
Right side, brother!
What's going on here?
Left flank, poison!
Where? My God. Alright, it's almost killed his own son.
That was crazy. All of it.
You said it, little brother.
It all looks so breakable. I feel bad about just wrecking through all this stuff, you know?
Look out!
Oh, hey.
Behind you, brother!
Oh, that's what it's doing, yeah?
Incoming! Above you!
You know what? Fuck that guy in particular. Now where's this guy? Now hold up, I think there's more shit over here. steel. Straight up steel.
This place is incredible.
That was them memeing on all the troll battles last game. That made sense. There was just so many of them, they were all exactly the same. They sort of memed on it in the last game, in the last fight with the troll, where it doesn't. He tries to bring the rock down on him, but it doesn't work. What I don't like about the game is that it's Spider-Man from a different camera angle. David. Come on, man. Fuck.
Look out!
Wonder what it would feel like to just just suddenly put on like a fucking headset that makes the world suddenly feel like how David is interfacing with it, with schizophrenia.
I think I see a passage. If we can get through this door.
But retain. You sort of retain your ability to comprehend what the fuck is going on. I find it really, that one's a really hard one for me to get my head around, because like, you know, the world, like, what is happening? What the fuck is happening? You know, David is sort of David's view of what is happening right now is completely different to ours. You know? Like everything about how his brain is comprehending watching the stream and what's happening on the stream and the game, and because like you can tell he has some comprehension while he's still got the half-life of the meds he took yesterday in his system, but it's slipping away from him. And I find that really interesting. I'm well grounded. I don't think anyone is questioning the fact that you're absolutely completely grounded right now. But it would be interesting, you know, to be able to really, truly understand what is going on right there. Like, the thing is, the same thing is happening to Sarab. Sarab is watching the stream and just like... But Sarab, I get Sarab's perspective. His sort of like neurodivergence. He cannot figure out why the fuck I am not approaching this like an equation, like a fucking, you know, like with medical, he can't figure out why I haven't done a full theory test before turning the game on, and I'm not approaching everything in the most like, in the least resistance way, and I've researched every element of it, and I appear to him to just be like wildly spamming buttons, chaotically approaching everything. But I get that. That I can comprehend. David's world is... like, I genuinely have no idea. I might look it up later on, see if there's something that will explain how it feels to sort of interface with the world. With a little dash of schizoaffective elements going on.
I've heard way worse from
Word does not matter.
You know?
You lost control.
We were falling through the air. I thought we were gonna die.
Is that what you truly wish your last word to be?
This is not an attack, David, by the way. I'm just genuinely curious.
Harness it. Let it serve you.
I don't find you to be rude or annoying or anything, even when you're off your meds. You're just kind of crazy, and the things you say make absolutely no sense to anyone. But it isn't in a rude way, which unfortunately is the case for a lot of people that come off their meds with lots of different things going on. Whether it be someone who comes off of their fucking sertraline for the fucking day, or someone comes off their schizoaffective meds and it all comes rushing back in, or, to be honest with you, just like ADHD and shit. People that are kind of just like spamming shit into the chat room because their brain is only allowing them to
Look on the ground.
half
These must lead into the mine.
formulate a thought before they type some bullshit in the chat, and then a new thought comes in, and you end up getting those people that just spam the fuck out of the chat room. And then later on you find out that they just needed a little bit of Ritalin.
Looks like the water powers the crane that's keeping the cargo up.
Yeah, but can I freeze it? Where is that coming from? The JC thing might have been a little bit random. David, I am the world's foremost knowledge on schizophrenia in a Twitch chat room. I can spot a schizophrenic from a mile away in the chat room. Personally, I'm quite proud of that. I think I'm pretty good at it. And I can now tell when you guys come rolling through, when you're coming off, when you're not on your meds or you're having an episode or something, within one sentence. But of course you're not aware of it. I have mental episodes once a week, and you don't feel them coming on. You don't even know that you're acting you're acting differently, because you're in it. You're just in there typing shit like,
and that's why the upside down lesbian took over the world, and before you know it, the angels descended upon us.
And you think you're typing some normal shit. You think you're standing there like this at the water cooler. Oh, hey Brian, how you doing? Yeah, did you watch the, yeah, 2-0. Fuck, dude. I don't know why they brought him on at half time. Insane. You know, that's what you think you just said. But you're in here typing
Crazy shit about the second coming of Jesus Christ.
screaming at the top of your lungs in your pants. Not even at the office, you're just in a completely different place. You're in Spain, you know. At least that's my understanding, or my guess. That's purely a guesswork, but it seems to be the case when people come off their meds and they have varying different types of schizoaffective disorders. You must feel like, you know, everything makes sense, what you're writing and saying and doing. But then when you get on the meds and you calm down and the episode is over, are you aware of what you did before, or is it more just like you become a bit more focused and can sort of like cope better, you know, in normal social standing and stuff? That one I don't. Still with the coffee cup, yeah, for sure. But in your hand, the coffee cup is transformed into a goblet of Christ's blood. I don't understand what I'm doing here. Honestly, backseat gaming. Sarab, I'll allow it. One backseat game from Sarab. Ticket. Someone hand Sarab one backseat game ticket. I genuinely cannot figure out for the life of me what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing here. Have I got a new ability? I see the world in 3D, it's just not always easy to translate. David, everyone sees the world in 3D, mate. Freeze the wood channel. Oh, just this? No.
By the sound of it, that's not quite right.
What wood channel? The wooden channel. Oh, it's here.
Hey,
oh, it's just that.
Looks like you stopped the water on that drop. That's it. Let's head across. Another Nornir chest.
Aye, but no seals to destroy or bells to ring. These are
See him.
different.
Oh, I missed him.
There's a brazier to the left of
There
the
he
chest. Maybe you can light it.
Odin.
One less feathery spy.
Ignite the torches.
Good bet there's a couple more near here. Let's find him, yeah?
He's translating that from the fucked up language of the angels. Oh, yeah, whatever's going on, it does always end up being like biblical or whatever. The people that send me the really scary messages, like David has never done this. David is lovely. You know, he's lovely and harmless in his relatively vaguely controlled madness. But some people send me these, like, I'll get these messages where people are like, you and I were linked in another life, and together we will rise up, and together between, and it's like, it's all written in these massive block paragraphs, like it's like scripture. And together unto him we shall speak, together we shall join hands and become one. And I'm like, what the fuck are you sending me these messages? And it will be like weird shit like that I get, and then they'll be like, and in order for us to join into one being, we must finally meet. I must consume upon you. I must consume you, and you must consume me. And I'm like, oh, this person's gonna find me, and they're going to cut off my skin, and they're gonna put it on, and they're gonna become me and think that we've become one person.
Wonder what it
And it's
looks like
fucking terrifying. It's so scary, dude. It's so much more scary. You know, like, people will come in here and they'll be like, mate, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna fucking fight you in real life. You know, you get like those people. And like, and I'm just like, all right, come to my house and fight me. You know what I mean? Like, those people do not scare me a modicum of an amount as much as the people that swing through here with schizoaffective disorder, who are genuinely frightening. Now, this isn't all people. Obviously, this isn't everyone with like schizoaffective disorders and stuff. I can't reach that far, can I? Oh, I get there then. Just go down further. Does that undo my work? Yeah. Oh, can I drop off this? Oh, I've got to do this one first, right? Yeah, those messages are easily the scariest ones I've ever received. The way they're written are insanely weird. Jehovah's Witnesses. Well, it's not like it's ramblings of insanity. It isn't like, I mean, a Jehovah's Witness, as much as I find like quite a few religions to be egregious and, you know, a little childish. I'm not a big fan of organized religion. If you're religious, fine.
You might be able to get up there if
you know, I get it, but I do think it's kind of silly at this point. It's 2024. But I'm not gonna make a big hoo-ha about it. The madness that comes through. You remember Fitshiv? Fitshiv's lovely. He's another one that's nice. But he would send me these messages that were these like long ass messages explaining that I was his son Balder from Norse mythology, and like I think there's a Balder in Christianity somewhere. Maybe they all kind of crossover eventually, don't they?
Great. I'll head
And he would
across
just
for a
write
better
these
look.
massive fucking messages to me that were just absolutely enormous. Just like huge
Father, there's a
columns
gate
of
up
like
here heading
Discord
towards the entrance to the
DMs
mine. If you can get up here,
that were just
I'll need
like
your
these
help lifting it.
wild and inane ramblings about how I was like his son Balder or something like that. I don't know if he would mind too much me sharing it. All right, I'll read some of it. And then like you know, like 24 hours later, he would be like, "Sorry, bruv, I was off my meds. I went into a facility for 2 weeks and I'm good." And it was look, here's one though. Hey man, I just want to say I'm sorry. I love you, bro, and I hate to see you hurt. No, and I was like, okay. I shouldn't butt into your life, but you know prophecy. But you know cooler than being Elijah. I'm fucking Balder. Oh, he's Balder. I know you could never believe it, but you'll see. I'll do it again because I love you, man, and to the fire for your soul I'll go. But I do that for all people and all my wives, all however many I have to pray for. But I am sorry I just said all that shit on Twitter instead of here. But you know who the fuck am I? I was high on life and hubris when I did that, so I'm sorry and I wish I could tell you the whole story. I just ask you believe in me, man, and pray for me. All the gods are real, so pick one. They all pray to my father's father. Sorry, it's long, I just figured I should say sorry. I had good intentions, I swear. No idea what the fuck that's about. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's not like... these are not like coherent messages that I'm getting. And these are nice ones. These are ones from Fitshiv who will send me these kind of like bizarre rambling messages that I'm not like, you know, like frightened or he's a nice guy. We speak about his schizophrenia and schizoaffective disorder and stuff. But he will like go off on these like bizarre sort of like that they're not, it's not coherent is what I'm trying to get across the point of. Like they're not like these writings. There's like a through line of like sorry in there. He's like apologizing for something. He feels something. There's an emotion in there. And then there's this weird like religious thing. But then he's also got Twitter in there, you know? So you get these like crazy messages, and like the reason I'm saying Fitcher's ones is because these are ones that are not scary, and I get some really frightening ones every now and then from other people, or I'll get them on Twitter or some other, you know, emails or something. I believe in all the prophecy. I believe you are my son, Brad Balder. I was immaculate, and you are too, son. I pray for you, mother. Hug them for me, and I love you, man. In my heart, I see all the worlds we've been in. And to be your father in just one of them would be an honor. Kiss them for me, and God bless, just good intentions and love. God is always with you because I am God, and you grandfather is always... Oh, you grandfather Odin is always with you. So, like, he would just send me these messages like this. And that's the nice one. Those are the ones that don't scare me. That's me being like, oh, Fitchiv's on one. I hope he's okay. You know, he's just trying to live his life. He's desperately trying to live his life with this.
Oh, come on. You can jump that? Your knees aren't that bad.
Schizoaffective sort of affliction that he's trying his best to...
That was close. Try again.
Trying to do things. And then he will have one of these episodes. Might send me a message. God knows who else, you know what I mean? He's got a wife and a daughter. No?
I hope you can make that jump.
But then I will get some from people that are way scarier. Way scarier. Absolute, like, pure shit the bed stuff. Like, makes me... the only time I ever, like, lock my door at night is after I get a couple of those messages. Because that shit fucks you up, man. It's pretty scary getting, like, death threats anyway. Like, I've had a few.
It's another one of those wooden troughs. I wonder how the dwarves thought of stuff like this.
Aye. Might be the great motivator of convenience. Why do the work when you can get the wet stuff to do it for you?
And the only thing that makes you like think, okay, well, I'm probably not going to be fucking slaughtered in my sleep tonight in some sort of bizarre schizoaffective ritual.
Atreus, we seek information.
I know. Stop
Is
acting like
that,
I'm
you know,
trying to
these
start a
people
war.
are like
Yeah,
not, they're
say
not with it at
otherwise.
that
Suppose
point. You know,
we
they're
can
not
lay
really
this to rest a bit, eh?
focused. They're obsessing, and you're a fixation of their obsession, which is kind of a horrible position to be in any, you know, situation. But this person isn't going to book a flight. This person isn't going to successfully be able to
You
hire
lived
a
on your
fucking
side.
car
I will
and
live
drive
on
to my
mine.
house. They're going to fucking, you know what I mean? They're like not with it at all. They ain't going to be. They're not even going to have access to their bank account because they're not going to remember their PIN
Heavier
code.
than I thought. Thanks.
And it's the only thing that
Keep
helps
moving.
me to sleep at night is that, like, although I am currently the object of fixation for like one or two people, like, or you know, whoever this person is that night, the odds of them actually being able to get to my fucking house, even if
Maybe
they
you can
like,
hit it
even
from a
if they're
different angle.
fixated to the point where they find out where I live or something, is fucking so low. Because they're going to be just, you know, this insane person's going to show up at the fucking airport with a carrier bag filled with pears and nothing, and wearing nothing but like a pair of like Paddington Bear pants, screaming about Odin the Allfather demands the skin of a streamer, and they're not going to be allowed on a flight. So. You know, like, the only thing, I swear to God, so many times that gets me to sleep on those nights is... Alright, this person's probably not going to fucking... probably not going to make it to my house.
Looks like we found Durlin's mine entrance.
Imagine if everything he says is real and we're all sleeping. I mean, that's also a possibility. That's that classic, like, movie, like, crazy scientist type movie thing where they're proven right in the end. And you think about, like, how Doc Emmett Brown looked to everyone in the town. They just thought he was a crazy old man screaming. Until...
Go.
Yeah, those are the ones that scare me a lot more. Normal death threats that you get from people that are just normal people are also not nice as well. You'll get people that will just be like... I got it so many times when I worked for Felix. They just wanted to kill me because they were so obsessed with him. But I think these ones kind of
Got something
chill
else
me
for
a
you.
little bit.
Sindri!
What is it?
Since you're currently lacking a light source, sorry, and have no way of seeing exactly what untold horrors lurk in the dark, these will help. Okay, back to your exploring now. Off with you.
Thanks, Sindri. Hey, wait. What do you mean by untold horrors?
Mm-hmm.
Look out! Grim perched up high! Knock him down!
Aye, give him what for.
Sure work for these ones.
That was close.
I don't get why people don't just keep their doors locked by default. Well, I do, but you know, like I double check all my windows and doors that night, if that makes sense. People that don't lock their doors at night freak me out. Yeah, 100%. There are Americans that do that. It's like, it's a safe neighborhood. You're like, yeah, but what about, you know, just an absolute off their meds serial killer? You've not taken into account. I had a friend who went completely nuts, believed her body was a host to several still living musicians, trashed a music store for prophetic reason, doxed a music station. Yeah, I mean, that's schizophrenia. That's schizoaffective. She's got to be. And there's a guy that when I was younger, my mum worked as a behavioral therapist, basically, like a sort of a care worker almost, to people with lots of different things, extreme autism, Down syndrome, all the way over to like schizophrenia and shit like that, right? So there was a place that she worked at, which was called a house. It's just sort of like an NHS sort of care home kind of, and it's just like a place where, like, you know, just everyone lives who can't sort of function in normal society due to whatever reason. So when I was younger, I would meet all these people, and I quite liked being there. As weird as this is going to sound, because those people are different, and I like people who are different more than I like people that are the same as everyone else. If you're the same as everyone else, you know, you're just like watching the same TV show, talking about the same. You ever meet someone every few years? You like, I've got a friend who's not like a best friend of yours, but you meet them every few years and nothing about their life has changed. They're in the same job, they got the same family, and they have the same fucking conversation with you. You will never get that with someone who is schizoaffective. I'd rather speak to someone with like hardcore schizophrenia. Obviously not like a violent, I'm gonna skin you type, you know, David in the chat right now, than speak to that person, you know? And I think I knew that when I was younger, that obviously there's a line, and obviously some of what I'm saying is like, you know, I'm just being silly. But there's something about people that are different. I've always felt like I'm slightly outside of the lines of society and shit anyway. I've never really fit in anywhere that well. Not to the point where I feel like I'm like, you know, completely off my meds insane, but there's just something sort of generally about my personality or about the way I live my life, about my upbringing or whatever, that has set me apart from the line of society. I'm not so far over it. I'm like, you know, I pay my taxes, I'm playing video games, I still, you know, I wear a hoodie and jeans. It's not like I'm like completely off the fucking grid or anything, but there's just something in me that has never felt like it has always fit in everywhere. In the social norm setting. So I would see these people and I would meet these people that were at my mum's work who were like completely like fucking crazy, for want of a better word, you know, like just completely like schizoaffective and stuff. And there's a guy who lives near my mum's house who, I mean, he's quite old, like he's very old. He's older than my mum. And when he was younger, they put him through electroshock therapy because it hadn't been like fucking outlawed. You know, it's obviously like completely inhumane. But because he had schizophrenia, he had some sort of schizoaffective disorder, they subjected him to electroshock therapy and it made him way worse. And so he's very paranoid, he's very afraid. He has a house, like a little apartment that he lives in, and he has a person who's like a care worker who sort of like makes sure that he has like food and stuff going on. Now this person, there's a whole separate story, which I think I've told on the stream before about this guy. The person who cares for him, or, you know, is government appointed to look after him, is actually a piece of shit and takes all of his money and his food and that, and like only gives him like the smallest amount, like a tea bag. He gives him like 1 tea bag a day and shit. It's absolutely fucking awful, and there's nothing you can do about it because you've got to prove it. My mum's been like on this It's like a whole different story that my mum has got. Like, she's been waging war for years. But anyway, so this guy comes to my mum's house a lot because he always wants money. If you didn't know any better, you would just think he was like a crazy beggar on the street, basically. Like, he's wandering around muttering to himself. He's like dressed like he's in rags. He lives in his own apartment, but he like dresses in like these rags. He doesn't change his clothes and stuff. I don't know exactly what it is, but he's like, you know, he's got like fears and paranoias about the way he lives because of the way that he was treated when he was younger. So he's like, I think he's like afraid to change his clothes and stuff. And so, yeah, he will like knock on my mum's door. And like, if this guy just showed up at your door and you didn't know him, you'd shit yourself. Because he's just fucking, he is like, close your eyes and imagine like a crazy hobo. That's exactly what he looks like. But he's lovely. He's absolutely adorable. He's such a nice, he just says hello. And he wants 50p. He wants £2. He wants to go and buy a cigarette. All he wants is cigarettes and tea bags. He doesn't need anything else. That's all he lives off of, is cigarettes and tea bags. And that's all he wants, a few quid to go to the co-op and buy those things. So my mum usually gives him some money to do that. And we were talking about it because he came by at Christmas and my mum didn't have any money, so I gave him a tenner. And my mum is like terrified of dying because no one will look after him, basically. And I'm like, Mum, if you die, I get this house. Not this house I'm in, but the house I was in at the time, her house. I get your house. He's still gonna knock. I'm moving in. I get free house. So good. I'll look after him. But also, he's for sure gonna die before you. I'm gonna die before my mum does. She's in quite good health. But yeah, there's like something about like, it's weird how you'll get these two branches. Like you'll have like people who are schizoaffective or have like, you know, these different disorders in that realm of, I don't really understand schizophrenia too much. It's not something I've ever looked into. I really know very little about it. But my God, can I spot it from a mile away? And yeah, man, like it does manifest, because this is sort of coming off of that comment Carl wrote, that yeah, it will just manifest one day. And it does always have this kind of through line, like they're being like possessed, or they have like prophecy and stuff. They kind of have these fixations and things. It's really interesting. I think I'm trying to remember what this guy that lives near my mum, I won't say his name obviously, but he has a thing like that, and I forget what it is now. Yeah, it's brutal though. His story is really, really, really sad. It really makes you feel for him. But also, like, I mean, if this guy just came at you in the street, you'd be like, what the fuck? I have two friends with legit schizophrenia. F-Thread's saying this. F-Thread's saying this in the mirror like Homelander does when he talks to himself, because those two friends are both F-Thread. No doubt about it in my mind whatsoever. Whatever, F-Thread's like, oh, I only have ADHD. Absolute bullshit. No fucking way you only have ADHD, bro. No way, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I can't remember what my point was, but I went off on a tangent about it. Wait, can I get up there? Am I going to come back down here? Oh, I think I'm going to come back this way, am I? Oh, I know what my point was. My point was the way that it just manifests one day like that terrifies me. Because I think the thing that's most scary is how unaware you would be. Or you must be. I don't know. I don't know how it feels. But you've got to be unaware of it. So you would just be going, like, one of my greatest fears is that, like, what I'm experiencing as reality is incorrect. Reality, what is reality? You know, fucking Alan Watts. But yeah, my fear is And sometimes I get this when I have like extreme anxiety. Like my anxiety gets so bad sometimes that I completely just, I become non-functioning. But I'm still like, I'm not insane. I'm not like complete, you know, like what? It's like the logical side of my brain is just cut off. It's gone. And what I become is just a sort of a full manifestation of a set of catastrophizing events, the worst possible scenarios, and then my body reacts in a way as if those worst case scenarios are already happening. So I go into just like an extreme state of fight or flight, adrenaline, crazy, I'm crying, I'm losing my mind, and I can't do anything other than experience the physical symptoms of being in sort of fight or flight. My heart is going crazy beating, I'm like sweating, I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm, you know, like losing my mind with like, you know, like physical, and then mentally all I'm doing is the OCD worry cycle, because having OCD with anxiety basically compounds it. It makes it like fucking Kaioken times 20. It's like Super Saiyan anxiety. So I can only worry about it on like a cycle constantly, and it feels the combination of losing what I know to be my sort of cognitive logical ability to just look at stuff, because I'm pretty logical as a person, really. Like I look at stuff, I'm pretty good at like figuring out what is and what isn't, pretty good at like rationalizing things, and I lose that. So it feels very scary because I lose the ability to logically understand that like I'm just freaking out. I'm having a bit of a reaction to something. I'm having a sort of triggering trauma response, and it will pass. I just need to sort of like breathe through it, get through it, and it'll be over. All goes out the window. So I almost lose my entire personality. It sort of feels like I lose who I am, and I become just a set of fears. I become like this base animal version of myself, where all I'm doing is like just shitting myself, in just an absolute state of complete nothing but like 100% undiluted fear. And I can't think straight. I'm not making logical decisions, not looking after myself. I'm not doing anything. I'm just like completely losing my mind. And it feels like I'm going insane. That's how it feels. It feels like someone has grabbed my brain and just gone and split it in two. And the really intense ones, especially before I knew what was happening, because I do have an underlying, there is a quiet logic to some of, I'm getting better at managing it, and I'm making better choices in those situations and stuff, right? But like curbing it off, and it never reaches the extremes. But the first few times I had these massive fucking like world-ending panic attacks, I thought I was going crazy. I thought I genuinely thought that I was going to come out at the other end of that and be in the music store claiming that I am the embodiment of Elvis and Hendrix, and that Jim Morrison lives within me now, and that prophecy has come down, and it turns out I am Balder, and this streamer I know is my son. We're both the sons of Odin. And like, you know, like that, I thought that was the next stage, because I have, like, you know, I just have this huge fear that like, I think I'm sitting here playing a video game and talking about my stuff and, you know, speaking rationally, but actually what I'm doing is flinging my own feces at buses. And I'm out, you know, this is what I think reality is, and that realistically, but what other people are seeing is me drawing circles on a wall in an asylum. And I like that. It's one of my greatest fears, and that is like a thing that I think about a lot. Like when you see people, and those are extremes. That's like Hollywood madness. That doesn't actually exist, you know. That's like how Hollywood depicts madness, and it's just it's in my brain. But people who do sort of experience that shift, and they are that, you know, this person that Carl knows, who has brain, there's something going on, neuro bullshit going on, epilepsy, schizoaffective, something going on there that's affecting their ability to like pass rational information. So they're just taking these strange hyperfixations like music and musicians that maybe she was into or something, and it's become this kind of like twisted frame of reference, and now they think they're inhabited by these things, and you know they have this prophecy and shit, and like just something is fracturing their understanding about these elements of, you know, pop culture or whatever, and learning and, you know, prophecy and shit. But like what, but from their perspective, do they know they're in a fucking music store going crazy or not? I assume the state feels like the state I'm in when I'm in an extreme anxiety. Just I hate that feeling so much that I become immediately suicidal. I need to be chained down like a fucking werewolf because I'm like, I can't get it. Like, this has to end. I got to end this immediately. But I am not in a rational state, and like eventually my mind comes back to me. Like slowly, my mind drip feeds back in, and I start to become rational again. And then I can look back at myself 2 hours ago, and go, fuck man, like that's the state I was in was insane. But yeah, that sort of perspective and like what that feels like and what that must look like, what I want to know is how does that feel to the person who's in the episode? You know, does she come out of that later on with medication and with some therapy and with, you know, like, I don't know what, some sort of intervention from professionals? And can she describe how that felt? Or not? Or does it just feel normal? Are you just like, is it like being in fucking Hellblade? Which is why Hellblade is so good, right? Because that's got to be somewhat what it feels like. Because when you play Hellblade, it's all kind of weird and, you know, like all mythical and like the smoke is giving away to a monster and stuff. But is Senua really just sort of walking around her village screaming? Yeah, I think about it a lot. Sorry, we're going off on this like bizarre tangent. I'm hemorrhaging viewers because I'm not playing this stupid video game and we're talking about something for a second. I just didn't want to continue because these kind of games often, there might be a cutscene coming up and I don't want to be thinking about this throughout the cutscene. I'd rather actually concentrate on the game. It's not as wild as they sound. It's like, why aren't you getting this as they ramble about Boulder? Manda is a therapist, remember everyone. Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's got to be something like that. Yeah, I think about it quite a lot though, because I always like, you know, I've sort of spent most of my life believing
this is the mine.
that is going to happen to me eventually.
Intriguing. However, we're ill-equipped to do anything with it right now.
Which I don't think it is. I think the thing that's most likely to happen to me is dementia, because it runs in my dad's side of the family. It sounds like my dad's got it. His mum died of it. So that kicks in. Which, you know, it pretty much is the same thing,
the official
right?
entrance to the mine is blocked. But there's got to be another way. Maybe this cave will get us in.
I don't like the sound of it, but also maybe it's kind of freeing, you know. It's over. For my mind to just finally let go of the rational side of things and to just give in almost. There might be some free. I can't imagine it's comfortable, but maybe it's uncomfortable. The reason it's uncomfortable is because your rational brain is warring. So maybe once that war is over and you just give in to the insanity.
Not a dead end. Come on, let's see where this goes.
It's not the end of the world. I don't know. It's terrifying and it's triggering
you guys again?
anxiety. So we're going to talk about video games. Wow, I love that combo. What a great fucking combo on this.
Alpha! Where are they all coming from?
Teaching people to reality test. Oh, what is the reality test? I want to know that because I always end up playing a character. Because PB always puts me on campaigns, and the campaign is always, this isn't reality. Haha, how will you ever know if you're in reality or not? And then at the end of it, she's like, yeah, this is fine. You're in reality. And I'm like, oh, no. My character will never ever believe he's in reality again.
They will overwhelm you quickly. Stay close. Behind you, brother.
They just keep coming.
It's a bear trap. spawning our little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
For her, it will be so.
Where's the hive thing?
Behind you, look out!
Ignore it. They aren't spawning. Alright. Reality testing depends on the person. This thing looks like the thing from Wolf Among Us, Grendel, or whatever. Ow. Just checking their thought process and recognize if they're being illogical or really specific. Recording the room on your phone and watching it back. Oh. I mean, it sounds horrific to me. But that's because my greatest fear is feeding into this conversation. Oh, he's spawning them! Fucking prison shank. Google the little
That
one.
thing was nasty. The smell these things leave behind is so gross.
With a small consequence for disturbing their home.
Let's keep moving.
A friend's grandmother happily strode around the city when dementia hit. In clear moments that wouldn't have been possible, or given the state of her legs. The protective element. Yeah, I mean, as soon as they tell me I'm out. So yeah, I'm fucking. There is no
Maybe we can ride this boat thing further into the mine.
way. I'm just gonna sort of do the thing where I'm gonna cling on for as long as I possibly can. I barely make it through an average Thursday, let alone, you know, in perfect health. Perfect health.
I don't think we're gonna be able to get in any other way.
Oh, we're going on. Here we go. Now it's time for some Crash Bandicoot, is it? Dun 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 banana dun
I can't stop thinking about this. We spend all of our time fighting bad stuff. And I don't get why we can't do that alongside Tyr.
We do not know him.
We saw his shrines. He's a leader. He stood up to Odin when no one else would. If he's done it before, why wouldn't he do it again?
Images from long ago do not tell a whole story.
Which Crash Bandicoot is the best Crash Bandicoot?
There's a door. Once we get off this, let's check there for Tyr. He's gotta be close. I can't help but feel like you're angry with me or something.
Warped.
Ever since we got to
Warped is my
Svartalfheim, you've been
baby.
critical of my every move. If you don't think I can lead us, just say
With the
so.
bike levels?
It's not your competence that is in question.
Okay, but what does that mean?
Consider your intent.
The Apple Core.
This place is huge. Must have taken ages to build. Another door. We'll have to check that one too.
Word's instructions do not say which one.
Nope, we're on our own here.
Wall and door.
Your question from before,
Berlin Wall.
about my intent. I intend to help the God of War stop Odin. And that means freeing him from whatever prison he's in right now.
Brace yourselves, friends.
Sindri?
And be careful exiting that thing. 1 foot at a time. There are loose, rusty nails everywhere.
Have you seen any signs of Tyr?
As if I would navigate this maze of running sewage. No. I'm sure you'll manage that on your own.
I know. The water looks pretty clear here.
Keyword, looks.
I'm gonna say something, but I forgot what it was. Is it cold
think I can
today
sharpen
in
those
southern
chain blades of
UK,
yours.
or am I just being a pussy?
At your service.
Can we do this? No. Pause, lucky knob. Yeah. And upgrade the blades.
Fire's actually a disinfectant, so these are very hygienic.
Thank you. Oh. Whiplash deflection. Became Jedi Fallen Order.
What can I make for you?
We can upgrade this.
Hey! What happened to all the armor we made you already?
I used it.
Well, maybe try to make this one last longer.
I will not.
Be safe! I'll disinfect my tools.
I want this, but it costs Neo Velier ore.
Huh.
Upgrade these.
That might be my best piece yet today.
You know the worst feeling in a video game is when you upgrade something like a level 1 piece of armor. So it's better. So it's like level 2 or 3. And at level 3 it's better than a new piece of armor that you get, but you don't know if upgrading the new piece of armor is actually going to make it better than the old piece of armor that's upgraded or not. And you don't want to waste the resources.
Gonna keep
to
it
find
spatter
out.
free this time, right?
Oh yeah, fucking
Kratos?
dickhead. Didn't equip it.
Take care of your...
Like, I want to know. Show me the base level.
armor, and it'll take care of you. I'll heat up the forge.
Oh, we can't afford a resurrection stone. That's not good. Might better sell something.
That belonged to one of the rebels, didn't it? Poor souls.
Belonged to the rebel
Fighting
alliance.
the Aesir is a thankless job, as you well know.
The headache is actually
the
not
way,
as bad
if you're
today.
headed to the
It is
mining
sort of
rigs
still
in the
there,
bay,
but I
could you
think it
bring me
might
any
just be
slag you
a
find?
hangover of
I could use the material for my crafting.
Yesterday's headache.
Yeah.
Whoever wrote this certainly had an eye for detail.
Look, there's a door just across this gap. Tyr could be right there. Oh, water's overflowing where you froze that trough. That's helpful.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got the water moving along, brother. What next?
I don't know.
There should be a way to turn the wheel, no?
There should be. There should be indeed. Boy. Yes, there should be. Boy, it's freezing? Okay. Yeah, I'm cold. I had to turn the heating on and I was like, am I just being annoying? Or is it Pure freezing cold. I think it might be pure freezing cold. Bum ba 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 bum. Wow! Ba 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 bum bum ba da ba da ba bum dum. Rum bum bum. Bum bum ba da ba bum ba 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 bum 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 ba 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 bum ba 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 bum. The best. It's the best fucking song, Dave. That tickles whatever level of neurodivergence I've got. Right, if in doubt, just throw this at fucking everything, bro.
Ah, not quite right.
We have to get the water flowing to the wheel. Too. The turn of the wheel. I mean, the only thing I can do is freeze the water, but it doesn't really do anything for me, I don't think. Oh, does it? Oh, it comes flying off at that point. Okay.
That worked. Let's get to the door. Come on.
How does he get across? If in doubt, throw the axe. That's what father used to scream.
Tyr?
Well, I certainly don't think this is where Tyr currently is.
He's got to be here somewhere. This mine is huge.
Atreus, what do you intend to stop Odin from doing? You speak as if you know his plan.
I don't know his plan. That's why we're...
Brothers, with Fimbulwinter underway and Ragnarok around the corner, Odin will be desperate. Whatever he's planning to do surely won't be to the benefit of anyone but himself.
Exactly.
How much gravel do I have to go to get a voice like Kratos? You've got to get the gravel and also the timbre. The deep baritone timbre of Kratos is also part of it. There's two halves to that beautiful voice.
Across the way. There's another door.
I assume you need
Maybe
to
that's the
smoke
one.
like 60 a day. Endlessly. Just drink nothing but whiskey.
Anything illuminating?
Huh. Glad we explored.
There's this kind of weird tone that keeps coming up that makes me feel like it's building to something every time. I think it's just supposed to make you feel kind of weird. It feels like something's coming to
Not
get
to be
me.
discouraging, but it is a mine after all.
What's up, Patrick?
That is
55.
discouraging.
Get 50. My friend, thanks for the 55 months.
Did you see that over there?
Subscription.
There's a broken door up to the left behind the tank. Maybe Tyr tried to escape. We should look.
We have to get the water flowing to the wheel.
Maybe you can use those wheels somehow. Outstanding! That overflowing water is powering the crane. Clever. The lift doesn't seem powered.
Still? Alright. Annoying that we closed the door, huh? I'll repower the lift then. This one?
Yeah, doesn't look like we can power the lift from this side.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Wait, how do we do this then? There's bugs everywhere in this game. I'm not sure what that means. But I doubt it's just like continual set dressing, like they wanted to change it up
to the elevator wheel.
by having some moving things in. There's little fucking scarab beetles over everything in different colours.
There we go. I think that should keep the lift fully powered up. We're almost there.
To show areas with treasures and secret
We'll
enemies.
be up there in no time.
What's this all about then?
That's it. Come on. Let's take that lift up. Tyr can't be far.
I'm curious about what Tyr's going to look like, but I think he might just look like a normal guy.
Let's think about how Tyr's probably feeling locked up in this mine.
I saw a bit of
finally freed.
I saw a picture of a character from this game. I don't know who the fuck it is, but he just looks like a bloke.
Even if it was
Like
just
a
to know I
normal
still could.
bloke walking around. I actually thought I was on top of the lift for a second. Slag deposits.
I didn't just turn into a slug. I turned into a total slug.
Tyr? Whoa, what happened here? Wretches! Behind you! Yappa! Left side, incoming!
They certainly weren't Tyr. Best look around.
that a relic? This dwarf didn't make.
Relics provide an ability that activates with L1 and circle. I'm not gonna remember this. I still don't know the controls from the first fucking game. Talisman of Maine. Hey, Maine. Grants a bonus melee damage for a short short duration.
Poison! Right flank!
Clinging to the wall! You gotta knock it down!
How long before it recharges? Which one is it? The left square? No.
I feel a breeze. We might be able to get out of here this way.
Who is Tyr? The Nordic god of war. I'm trying to find him to have him fight Odin at Ragnarok or something. We've not met him now. He's been mentioned a lot during both games. The big
Little
sort
brother,
of teleport
perhaps it's
place
time
in the
we-
middle of the
Don't even
lake
say it.
in the other
We're gonna
game
find
was
him.
Tyr's temple or something.
Look, another door on the other side of the cavern. Let's go. Go. Up there. The path keeps going. We'll just have to get across.
Atreus seems to think he's here somewhere. I can't really remember why.
Wait, is that the same war we've seen before? That worked.
I do believe we're above where we got off the boat by Sindri. This mine is one enormous spiral.
Careful.
Fine.
Wait, where are you going?
We will return.
Something spawned behind. Oh, good God.
There's another door. Let's beat these guys and check there.
Bro.
Poison left side!
Down!
now, shall we?
Yeah. Where's this lead?
To a side quest. We've come this far. I just thought it was going to be like a treasure chest behind here, but it seems there was significantly more. Significantly more.
Let's go.
Another dead end.
Dead ends are just what I'm looking for, because at dead ends there's treasure. That's the rules of video games.
A statue. Made for the Aesir.
Indeed. And then stolen by Ulfjolf the thief.
That looks like something to use later. Correct? Where the fuck did we come from? See, like, there's a blue bug here. You think it just represents that chest? Blue bug, shit chest.
What happened? Why didn't that work?
The chain is blocked.
Should be clear now.
Wasn't sure if that water was going to stop me. We fall down to the beginning of the level.
I think I can hear something in there. Be awful.
A statue.
Not just
Yellow
any statue.
bug.
That stony visage hung over
Random
the entrance to
thing
the
on the
World
ground.
Mill, built by Durin the Generous. Bloody Draugr holes! We've got to clear out all these undead bastards! Skilful!
I want to attack the other one. Not with that fucking flame chain.
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
It's fast! Behind you!
Take it off, man! You've got this!
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay. What's the approach I want to make? I guess just not die. The only approach.
Bloody Draugr holes! We've got to clear out all these undead bastards! You're on fire, Kratos! It won't pass!
It's back!
Behind you, brother!
Drop some health, drop some health. Fuck. I feel like I blocked it, but guess not. Yeah, this thing's brutal, Jesus. You know what I could do? Have a look at some skills. How much have I got? XP, 4,196. I can throw weaker foes by holding R2. That's kind of it. Remembering any of this. It's just not possible. Not a lot in there that's going to help a great deal.
Bloody Draugr holes! We've got to clear out all these undead bastards!
Wow, gee.
You're on fire! But you probably already know that.
Watch out!
Behind you!
Relentless assault.
Behind you! Look out!
What else we've got? Fuck!
Incoming! Right side!
feel like I just have to feel the force with most games. Maybe that's why I don't like Souls games and that, because it isn't that the game is that way, it's just how I play. Every now and then I get into the slipstream of my own skill. No, Mabel. I used to be an annihilator.
Another dead end.
I get a little flash of the gamer I used to be.
This mine is largely abandoned. It is unlikely.
Here's here. I know it. Derlin's direction stopped at the entrance to the mine. We just have to keep searching until we find him. You said you'd follow my lead, and I say we keep looking. So knock it off.
Watch yourself. I will follow, but I state what I see. You do not agree with me, but you will not speak to me this way. Are we clear?
Sir.
That's right, bitch. Dialed in for 30 seconds, yeah. Me and my friend Lee, I used to live with, we played a lot of Guitar Hero. And you get that in Guitar Hero and those kinds of games. I feel like sometimes you really fucking feel the force, and that's what we would call it. You know, you stop relying on thinking and, you know, and you just use the force, Luke. And you come out of the trance at the end of it and your enemy's defeated and you're like, oh. Well, you've finally done it through fire and flames.
Ready when you are. One more door. That one has to be it.
We will see.
Seems like we'll have to get to it first.
Climb across. Look for another way.
I think I see a crank over here.
All right.
Atreus, another mental exercise. Would one who spends their life fighting, such as Tyr, have any desire to prove themselves? Proof means a wreck, destruction.
Definitely can't
But
hear
if
you,
the
bro.
wicked destruction is a bunch of bad guys, why does that matter? You're strong, and you did the right thing.
War does not measure the strength of a man. I hope one day you understand.
I'm supposed to break something with them. What? Can't command Atreus from here though.
Well, that didn't quite work. Something else we can do? Oh, it wasn't enough. What's going on? Not far enough along. Oh, it's not him that's doing that, it's just the water. Is that the last stage of this?
think I need to get that to stay there. How do I do that? That's just then. Fuck's sake. I feel like I did that right at the beginning.
We're almost there.
Obviously was impatient or something.
Maybe there's a way to get the platform moving again. Hey, we did it. I'll meet you at the door. This could be it.
I love this game, but the puzzles are long. That's the reason I gave up this game. We'll just have to use a guide.
We still have to go back and check out that last door, right?
Look. I'm not good at puzzles either, okay? They're not that bad. Rough.
I'll tell the ground to be still.
My issue is more like, not that I can't solve them, but that I can't be bothered.
This looks familiar.
Like, I don't want to apply
Back in the
myself.
spiral section of the mine.
I just can't be bothered to apply myself to anything anymore. I should do it more. I need to do more shit like fucking word searches and shit, because I feel like I'm just not using that part of my brain, and it's going to come back and bite me in the ass later on. I'm going to get Alzheimer's and they're going to be like, oh, have you used your brain in 40 years? And I'll be like, no, I've not used it for anything. Yeah, that's literally what did it, bro.
Damn it!
Did you hear that, brothers? I don't think we're alone.
Ears open. Eyes up.
Definitely not quick game worthy.
Came from over here. There's a passage leading out.
Perfectly doable puzzles.
Atreus, do my words irritate you?
It's fine. I get it.
Brothers. Wait. Is that light up ahead there?
Hey, this might be it. That door's barred. They must be trying to keep something in.
We're gonna
You don't
fight
lock a door like that to secure the
um,
spare bedclothes.
I see what we must do.
Get off him!
Hey, fuck me. What's the thing called that Luke fights? In Jabba's castle. Rancor. This looks like the Rancor pit, doesn't it? 100% letting a Rancor out. Oh, the other guys from Star Wars. Bifrost. Einherjar can inflict Bifrost on the health bar. Bifrost heals over time, but follow-up detonates extra damage. Alright. It still goes through.
That looked like it hurt.
Do not worry about me.
Accidentally hit the fucking gigantic.
Another in here, yeah. To the left. Behind you, incoming. Behind you.
Clearly they don't want us in there. This has to be it.
Back to it then.
Can I get up there? No. If I hadn't played the Valkyrie profile, I'd have no idea how to pronounce Einheijar either. Oh, you didn't play the Valkyrie level. I did. Alright, we get it. Okay, you're a special little boy. Okay, we're all really proud of you. Some of us have got shit to do, alright. Rancor. Oh no, it's gonna be him, isn't it? Yeah. There he is, Tyr. Oh, it is just a bloke. It's the guy, it's Uncle Benjamin from Game of Thrones.
What trickery
Benjamin Stark.
is this, Odin? What game do you play with me now?
We're not with Odin. We're the good guys.
The fuck?
This is the god of war.
Those blades. I know you.
Your eyes are blue.
God killer. Have you come for me now?
Only to free you.
Stay away. Brother, let me try. Tyr. Tyr. Look, you know me, don't you?
You killed Mimir!
No. No.
Yeah, we brought him right back.
You stay away from me, you monsters!
Stop! We need him!
Wait!
Back on. Tread carefully, Bob. Left side.
To be honest, absolutely smashed them there. I'm feeling it. Because my headache's down to only 75% intensity. Right, so the chain got me there, okay, behind me. I was stuck on a leaf. Alright, that I've got no excuse. Alright, I've thrown it away because I've brought attention to it. And that is my greatest mistake in this game. Oh, I was going to try and grab him and pull him from me in midair.
Atreus!
This way! Cut him off!
Oh, fuck, no, here we go. The dog's
I'm
the
about
boss.
to get knocked around a bunch, aren't I? Einherjar, left flank!
Oh, fuck off, bruv. Ow.
That's the last of them. Let's find
Doing
your
it with
son.
style now. Deciduous is getting really pissed off because I can't. He's like, I just want to make another fucking video of you only throwing the axe, you piece of shit. Don't even know how to play video game. And you're doing, you're killing everything with extreme skills, man. You're killing everything with the most greatest skills I've ever seen anyone play the game with, man. This is bullshit, man. You son of a bitch. What is that? Guessing some bullshit. I can't do that. Right.
It's gonna be okay.
Just leave me alone.
Tyr, listen, I swear we're not here to hurt you. We're just trying to get
Get
you
away
out.
from me, please.
Take you somewhere safe,
I
away
beg
from
you.
Odin.
Show mercy.
This is my father. We help people.
I don't belong out here, please. It's worse when he's angry.
Father!
Are you not a soldier? Are you not a leader of men? Master yourself! My son brought us to this place. For you! Look at him!
You. Why? You don't know me.
I know what you stood for. You helped the Giants. We're returning the favor.
We?
We are leaving. Are you coming with us?
Here. Your statue in the lake. You had a spear. I thought you needed a weapon.
Walking stick? No. A kind thought, but no. Thank you, no.
But... okay.
I ran because I don't always know what's real.
Oh, what are the odds?
Sometimes there's
There's no shame in that, brother. We live in strange times.
Everyone hears him talk.
We must return home.
It's not like it was even like teased in the game. It was the chat room, you know. Yeah, he's tall. So is he broken because of Odin, or is he already sort of surpassed the
Maybe there's an exit nearby.
Are there names
like be a god of war long enough? Is he actually a pacifist now? Or is it just brokenness from Odin?
How does the
Maybe both.
Spartan come to speak for the Jotnar?
My mother was the last giant in Midgard. Laufey?
Laufey. I remember that name.
She tried to help people too. She's in the light of Alpha now.
You have my sympathies.
But he is just a bloke, isn't he? He's just tall. I guess they were messing with stuff. They probably want... Thor is the god of war, isn't he, really? For all the little fucking penis men that can't
These are just much stronger when you're
handle
not
the fact
sitting
that their penis is only 1.5 inches long. Get pissed off when he isn't just punching in a game. And everyone isn't just built like a brick shit house like they're in an episode of Baki.
It's the least I can do.
Their characters have personality. How dare my characters have personality instead of muscles?
Why risk Odin's wrath to free me?
Well, Ragnarok is coming. I hope you knew that. We thought you'd want to help.
You freed me only to start a war?
No!
So, Tyr, it's good to see you in the flesh again.
Mimir, what's become of you?
Following in your footsteps. Betrayal, indefinite imprisonment, execrable torture at the hands of the Old Father.
You didn't deserve such treatment.
Did you? I will say, my view was a touch better than yours.
We found him at the top of a mountain with tree roots wrapped all around him. The only way to free him was to... well, that.
Highly pleasant. For all parties involved.
You okay?
The light. It's been so long.
There's an outcropping just ahead. The shade will make it easier on your eyes. Come on.
You said Ragnarok is coming. Which means Baldur...
Baldur is dead.
Odin sent him to track down a giant in Midgard. And then he found Kratos. Anyway, I'd promised to take these two to the tallest peak in the realms if they'd chop off my head and convince Freya to bring it back.
Mimir, speak of Baldur.
I was getting to that. It wasn't all kill this, kill that.
Hey, we're back in the wetlands. Watch out! No. It's okay. I've got you.
What the fuck? That's what that move does? This changes everything.
Good hit, brother.
Behind you,
Do it again. Haha. God damn it. Let me do Remember that video of that kid? Fuck me, the stun locking again. That kid that's like, he gets pissed off when his brothers... oh, whatever. Yay! That's all I wanted to do. Wasted a resurrection stone trying to do it.
Behind you! Poison!
Bruv. That wasn't even trying to do it then.
Right side!
The shame of it, to be honest. The Nordic tier is the same as the Faerun tier. Of course it is.
Watch out! No. It's okay. I've got you.
Where do you think they got him from? They have the whole Nordic pantheon. Stun locking piece of shit.
Grim perched up high! Knock him
Come. We must leave before more creatures attack. You should have taken the spear. Defended
And
yourself.
Cord plays Eddie Gordo in Tekken.
I've abjured all violence.
I feel like Cord
You're the
can
god of
only
war.
play Eddie
I left
Gordo
that
in
behind
Tekken.
long ago.
Or
If Odin starts
the other,
Ragnarok,
Lei,
you
the one that does
really
drunken
wouldn't
boxing.
fight?
Not even if I wish to.
Does it worry anyone else that we've gone from referencing books and philosophical quotes to referencing meme compilations? No, we'll do. I know. I want to. It makes me want to end the stream as well. I'm more worried about World War III. Don't you know that 2024 there's supposed to be a Black Swan event?
Before we go any further, the truth.
Oh, fucking hell.
What is it you want from me?
I hate myself as much as I hate all of you, by the way.
You speak of Ragnarok.
Chat is properly on one today, isn't it? Jesus.
Is it a god of war you came to find? Is that the tear you need?
I don't know what we need. I actually have no idea what the story is, to be honest.
Forgive me. I am grateful for my freedom. But if you want me to follow you to war, or worse yet, lead you to it, then kill me now. My fight is gone. Damage is done.
No one's killing you, brother.
Better that than to live to see Ragnarok.
We do not seek war.
We just want some answers.
I don't know how to help you.
It doesn't matter. The Giants trusted you. That's the tear we need. We need you.
All right. All I ask is for a good night's rest. And maybe some food. I think you killed the guards bringing me dinner.
Maybe a quick game of Limbo?
Perhaps now you'd like to finish the story?
The sons of Thor attacked us. We killed them. Baldur tried to kill Freya. I killed him.
But you skipped over how we fought and freed the Valkyries. And that the Giants are all gone. And now they called me Loki.
Oh yeah, we fought and killed the Valkyries. Remember when we did
When
that?
we got to Jotunheim, they were all dead.
Dead? Do you think Odin?
We do not know.
Maybe I should have watched
I
the
think we're
recap.
getting out of here not a moment too soon.
Whoa, what are those?
Reinforcements from Asgard. The Einherjar will want to investigate my disappearance thoroughly.
Are they using the sky to travel between realms?
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
They're coming down on Nidavellir too. Will the dwarves be okay?
The time for such concerns has passed. We must leave. Now.
Okay.
Look out!
Ow! Come on, man. You like that? Bitch. Getting absolutely thrown about like a fucking ragdoll, dude. That guy got fucking shit on. To be honest, if I could have teabagged him at the end of that, I would have done. If I could click a button and do the Fortnite dance. I can think of no better time.
seal.
Ig.
It's been too long. I'd forgotten. Beauty.
Tyr, in your travels, did you ever hear the Giants talk about Loki?
I'm sorry. That name doesn't sound familiar. The Giants were very private people.
Makes sense.
Perhaps after a rest.
Oh god, yeah. Can we go to a different realm that isn't Horizon Zero Dawn?
Treehouse.
Lord Tyr, you're really alive.
Am I? I wonder.
Okay.
He's just tired. I promised him some food and a room to rest in.
Ah, of course you did. Well, let's see what we can do. Please, come inside.
We'll be right in.
What do you want? Oh, nothing. You just wanted them to close
can we
the door.
talk
Oh, okay.
about what to do next?
There is much to consider. We will speak in the morning.
Oh, okay. In the morning.
Hold still. Yep.
Much better. Thank you.
See? Sleep tight, Tyr. I'm gonna turn in. Big day tomorrow.
So, Tyr. Sounds like promises were made. Let's see about getting you settled, shall we? If you'll follow me.
Hey! Come see what I got for you. I'm sure we won't be interrupting any goings-on.
And I'll arrange accommodations. I may need
What
time
have you
to
got
construct
for
a
me?
bed for some of the
Nothing.
nurses. Hey,
Please,
Nothing at all.
don't go to trouble on my account. Too much space would be unsettling. Do you have a broom closet?
yes, but it's where I keep it.
To be honest, it's all I can manage.
All right. Some food.
Nothing much. Perhaps some hardtack.
Hardtack.
Any sort of humble ship's biscuit will do.
Aye.
With a pinch of salt?
Well, I'll see what I can find.
He's just chilling in his gaming chair. And play a bit of Crash Bandicoot 3. Tell me, have there been more Crash Bandicoot games released? When I was imprisoned by Odin, there were only 2.
In the pantry. I'll just look quietly.
Just you wait! My brother and I have made a PlayStation 2. A PlayStation 2. Wow.
What are you thinking, brother?
I am thinking. I want things to be the way they were.
Well, I'd like to climb a tree again. Certain ships have sailed.
Can we not get his body back? Al?
I just wish Atreus were not so restless. I care only for his safety.
Dude,
I
look how
know,
cool he
brother.
looks.
But holding him too tight won't keep him out of danger. The lad's determined to make a few mistakes of his own. And I hate to say it, I think Tyr might be one of them. I've never seen a man broken so completely.
His pain is fresh. You expect too much.
Aye, perhaps.
I actually thought you were going to be listening at the other window.
That's an ally we could use.
That is not an option.
No, I don't suppose it is.
I forgot about Freya.
Trouble sleeping. Shh. You cannot sneak up on me like that. There's something I have to do in Midgard.
What? Without me? I thought we were partners.
We are. Just wasn't sure you'd want to join me. I'm visiting an old friend.
Oh, I see. Or possibly not doing that, taking into account she's determined to murder you.
She wouldn't really.
Look, I think it's lovely that you see the best in people. I really do. And I want you to continue to see the best in people by not getting yourself murdered.
But we need her. It's worth the risk.
Is it, though?
This is going to be the shit Atreus level that I predicted. Oh.
How about I suggest an alternative? Something
This
much
one,
less
nothing.
risky, but maybe could give you some answers.
What are you talking about?
A certain old friend you haven't seen in a while. A very giant friend.
Jormungandr? Did you find him?
Why don't I show
Yeah,
you?
Thor's got to have a
It's
fucking
just on the way to the vengeful goddess who wants you dead. So it'll give
YouTuber
us some
boxing
time to
match with
decide about not
Jormungandr,
going
hasn't
there.
So, you know where Freya is?
No. I mean, yes, but look, let's just talk to the snake first, and then I won't take you to Freya. How's that sound?
What'd I tell you, huh? What'd I tell you? At some point there's going to be a shit Atreus level where you have to play as fucking shitty Atreus. And before you fucking start with me, I know what you're screaming at the fucking screen. I know exactly what every single one of you is fucking screaming. You said that you want to play as Atreus when he gets older. And there are so... Yeah, when he gets older. When he's like, looks like Kratos, but even bigger because he's a giant. Not as a fucking 8-year-old. There's nothing worse than when you have to play as the other character. The shit character that's small and weak. Like when you play Ratchet and Clank and you end up have to play as Clank.
Glad
you play Dirge of
Key
Cerberus and you have to
Yggdrasil.
play as Cat
Seem to have
Sif.
dashed out without mine.
Huh.
Kitschy.
You got sick of having house guests that fast?
What? No. I could just use some fresh air. Is all.
Well, I hope you like it cold.
Should we swing by your cabin first? Will your furry friend be joining us this time?
No. I meant to tell you. Fenrir's dead.
Oh.
But not for long.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Because we're going to go
As wolves
straight
go,
into the
he's always
fucking flames of Helheim.
Very clean.
And we're going to bring him back, aren't we, Atreus?
I'd offer to give you a hug, but...
That's what we're gonna do,
either
Atreus! Sorry. I'm ruining the game for everyone. But that's what we're gonna fucking do, isn't it, Atreus? We're gonna go and grab him like Hercules grabs Meg.
Caught a whiff of something awful near the Helheim Tower.
In
Remember how
the
to get
movie
there?
Disney's
Just past
Hercules.
the oarsman. But that's what makes you think Jormungandr's nearby?
I know what I smelled.
Okay.
This level is me and Dave
a
going
lot's
for
kinda
winter
happened,
walks when he came
and
to
I
my
need
house
answers.
last time. Be sick. It's the first thing I would do.
The chest.
Oh no, my dog's dead.
Not so easy, huh?
Shut up!
Nice. The fury on his face. They would have been like, this would have been me. But this time I have a Bifrost key. Okay, so we're just gonna inject the dog, and within a few minutes he will be he'll be dead. He won't feel a thing. Okay, thanks very much. And that's it. What would you like us to do with the remains? Hold on 1 second. They'll be like, what the fuck is happening? Oh, I've just opened the Bifrost. Hang on 1 second. He's back. Thanks. See ya. Did he just go into Helheim? Did that guy just go into Helheim and get his dog back?
What are you looking at me for? I gave you the fancy bowstring.
True.
Wait, how do I shoot?
So, what's been going on?
So, Father said I cast a spell when Fenrir died, but I don't know what he's talking about.
Accidental magic? That is disquieting.
The Raven, there's a Raven there that you have to collect. There are 107 Ravens in the game, and you have to collect every single one of them. If you don't collect them, what are you going to do if you don't collect all the Ravens? Well, there are 157 different Ravens in the game, and you haven't collected all of them. I will end the fucking stream.
Better than anyone.
And you know I will.
But not giant magic.
Fine. We'll do
You know
it your
for a
way
fact I
then,
will
Sin.
end the
A
stream.
huge venomous snake seems much safer.
Venomous?
If there's one thing in this game I couldn't care about less, it's collecting the Ravens. Alright. The fucking Riddler trophies of God of War. If you collected all the Riddler trophies, I swear to God we can't be friends. I have no interest in ever speaking to you. Okay? Grow up. Fucking embarrassing. If you can collect all the Riddler trophies, you can get a job.
shoot the barrel. Yes! Feels good, right?
It's great, Sindri. We're blocked. How'd the Arm of Tyr statue end up here?
Find a way through, and I'll tell you.
I'm on it.
Huh. Looks
I
dwarven.
was wondering if they would even attempt it.
It is soundstone, but the path's still blocked. I don't see any more on this side.
Hold on. Let me look around. Maybe I need a different angle. Looks like there's something hidden by the horsemen. If only I had a way to burn this.
Yes, if only your father were here.
That's not what I said.
I can't see the other side of the panel from here. Can you? Maybe you need a higher vantage point. Oh.
Yeah. So Tyr's arm.
Your father owed
Hey,
Thora
OCD need those
blood
trophies.
payment.
Alright, first
And,
of all,
well,
it's not OCD.
Wow, great story.
Okay, grow up. Second of all, if it was OCD, that's even more reason not to collect
Anyway,
them.
is that
Because you're not
likely
supposed to give
happen
in to
again?
it.
Sudden, uncontrolled,
Grow up.
fair rampage?
Beats me.
It changes nothing.
We've got company. Got my back?
They're literally made of filth. I'm not touching.
Who said you need to touch them?
I like the way you think. Okay, here goes nothing.
Alpha!
I actually kill him. Yes. No.
That's
A little help would be nice.
Okay, right. I'll just.
Alpha!
Me and Dave on a trip to the corner shop in the middle of winter. Some 17-year-olds have attacked us. Bigger boys. Nice shoot while doing that. Want to attack the other way.
Thanks for sacrificing so many objects from your bag of tricks.
Well, you clearly need the help.
Oh, whatever.
All the axe throwing is paying off.
Shoot. I think the lift switch is broken.
I'm good at ranged combat now.
You can fix it, can't you? Or does your brother have all the talent after all?
Wow, flaming
Depends. Is your
him.
father all the muscle?
If I say yes, you realize you're confirming Brock has all the talent?
This is me and Ratch when he comes to visit London.
There. Let's get going.
Why are you worrying so much today?
I just need to look out for the people I care about. Keeps bad things from happening to them.
Freya wouldn't kill me. And Jormungandr's probably not even there. Besides, he likes me. He's only eaten me once.
I had conveniently scrubbed that from my memory.
Well, we're here.
This is Tyr's temple. Where we are. The ruin. Fimbulwinter ruin. Yeah.
Told you he's gone.
Well, have you tried calling him?
Blowing the horn's the first thing we tried.
I'm not talking about the horn.
Yormuteyu Senu.
That's not weird at all.
Shh.
It's your boy! Wait, is it your boy? Honestly, unnecessary shove. Hello. Welcome home. Is he bigger? No, he's the same size. Me having a chat with Maya.
What is that? What is that? That's all you're gonna say? Well, don't let us keep you up or anything.
Good talk.
Ironwood. What do you think it means?
Means we should have stayed home. Let's head back.
Door's frozen. Maybe I can... Ah!
Would you just let me do it?
Is that frozen lightning?
Yep.
Want a closer look?
So what was your plan anyway? Just stroll up to the old Valkyrie Council Circle and hope Freya's in a good mood?
Well, now that I know where she is, yeah, exactly what I'm gonna do.
Fuck. Don't tell Brock I cursed. He's unbearable when he's smug.
Look, Baldur tried to kill her.
Can you open this?
We had no choice.
Not sure she sees it that way.
Well, I'm not gonna ask her. Besides, they were your arrows.
You're absolutely right, which is exactly why I'm recommending we don't do this.
Wait, so what happened with the Valkyries? Was Freya a part of it? Do I need to watch the recap that's in the menu? I'll do it at the beginning of tomorrow.
Well, that's quite enough excitement for one day.
No way.
Fuck.
We're so close.
Oh, oh dear.
Yeah, it's not too bad fighting as Atreus.
Maybe this is a sign.
Don't be a baby. I'll catch you. Promise not to drop you this time. Fine. Just step between the realms then.
You know it doesn't work that way. Though sweet Bessel, I wish it did.
Ha! See? Was that so bad?
I sincerely hope I never have to do it again, if that's what you're asking. My shop! Well, if I can't stop you, then this is as far as I go. I'm gonna stay and fix this.
Suit yourself.
You got a fucking bag of holding. He has skills. Oh, good God, of course. His skills matter in this game. Dive into battle. Press triangle to grapple towards an enemy and strike them with force. That's fun. That's I spent all my points, so on a point. Oh, I think I didn't need it, right? I wouldn't have remembered to use it anyway.
Yaffa!
You sure you want to go in there wearing the very arrow tip that killed her son?
I'll hide it under my shirt. And besides, it's a reminder to be better.
You need a murder weapon to be a better person?
It makes me feel brave, okay? Is that such a bad thing?
When it leads you to believe you can convince Freya of anything,
Good
yes,
game, bro.
it is.
I have to try. Please. Just keep going. Yaffa!
Are you sure this is a good idea?
You know what would be sick is if she just fucking killed him.
Brock says some people run better on chaos. I think
That was
he's
the
right.
end of Atreus.
What makes you think that applies here? This is life and death.
And this is Ragnarok. We can't just do nothing, and we're out of options.
Living is an
Wouldn't
option.
expect it, would you? They'd have you
Okay.
by the bollocks with that
Which way to
one.
the council? As long as I go up and
The
forward,
absolute rage.
I think I'll get
people
there
would have.
eventually. Yeah, that sounds right. Yaffa! Yaffa! All right, more soundstone.
You know what? I'm okay with it. Give me a fucking Atreus game where he's basically Orlando Bloom in the Hobbit movies. Just absurdly overpowered.
It's blocked. Need to destroy the sonic piece first. Right. I just need to get a different angle on the soundstone.
Okay, it's not jump on there. Oh, it's walk around there. Fucking Christ.
could see me now, he would lose it. I wouldn't have to hide things if he'd just trust me.
How can I trust you if you lie?
Actually, that's a good point.
I mean, you gotta be
Maybe
a
if you
teenager at
listen to
some
me.
point, you know.
Could I not say the same? Well, where do you think I learned it from? Alpha!
Who's doing that? Ow. They drag him down. See ya.
Gotta keep going up. Wonder what Mom would do. Why don't you trust her? Why won't you tell me?
Wait, who doesn't he trust? His mother. Oh, or does he mean he's referencing the thing that we saw at the end of the other game? And while since we've seen these things, they're called nightmares. That's how long he was falling. Is that the frozen lightning thing?
Guess
that
I'm
he was
going the
talking
right
about?
way. Really wish I had a compass. Nightmare!
Shit, my monitor just turned off. Please hold, I can't see a fucking thing. Hello, my name is Abba and I'm from Iceland. Alright, hi Abba. Abba. I hate myself for that one. I wish I hadn't said that, to be honest. Oh fuck, it's turned off again. What's happening now? Well, I only get it once a day. What do I have to do then? Abba is pronounced like it's written with a U. That's exactly how I pronounced it. Because that's what it says. Uhtred, son of Uhtred. Abba, son of Abba.
I got this, right? Yeah, I got this.
Come on, come on. Are you kidding me?
Jumper! Freya shouldn't be much farther now. Just need to look out for that big door.
Funny how we never saw any of this stuff that requires you to do that in the other game. And yet it's everywhere now. And what's the in-world explanation for that? Shit writing.
Is that you up there?
That's what. 0 out of 10 video game.
Yep, that's the door.
Bruv. Bruv!
Hello down there.
Hey! Come to your senses yet?
Yes, I mean, I'm not changing my mind.
Ha! You do have doubts. Hey!
Like you never do? Better than having regrets.
I'm not sure I agree with that, but by all means, keep going and you might find those too.
Abba Bubble of Hubba. That's his name. That's his full name.
Hey, Freya. What? Can't I pay an old friend a visit? Nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, just because I'm responsible for the death of your son doesn't mean... Okay, yeah. Should probably avoid mentioning that.
Me playing through every different variation of a conversation that I'm going to have tomorrow with someone that I don't want to have, and then the conversation happens and it goes nothing like the 7,487 different variations that I went through the night before. It goes in such a way that no one could ever have possibly predicted. Oh, there she is, Jesus Christ.
Here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing. Hello, my name is Abba.
Freya!
You should have stayed with Sindri.
Wait! Stop!
Your father. Where is he?
Not here!
He sent you?
No! He doesn't know!
You shouldn't have come. He took my son. What makes you think I won't do the same?
I thought you couldn't hurt people. I thought that was her deal.
You're better than this!
Didn't hide it. You wear this like a trophy of the
would
kill?
stake your life on it. What do you know of me?
I know you haven't killed me yet. So while you're thinking it over, why don't you let me go and I can tell you why I came?
If you mean to plead for your father, save your breath. His fate is sealed.
But you know who's to blame for everything.
I cannot get to Odin. Nor do I need to. Ragnarok will take him.
Yeah? Well, what if I told you that he came to Midgard? He came to us. Offered peace if we don't move against him. Claims Ragnarok's already been averted.
He lies.
Maybe. But if you know Groa's prophecy, you know it depends on an army of giants.
The giants wait for war in Jotunheim.
No. I've been there. There is no giant army. There are no giants at all. Just me.
You.
In Jotunheim, we learn the truth. My mother was the last guardian of our people in Midgard. And that's not all. The giants have prophecies about me. They know me as Loki. I think maybe I'm supposed to help stop Odin, somehow. But since all the giants are dead and you won't fight Odin, then he's already won. Why aren't we working together? Now that you can fight again!
I am far from whole.
Okay. Okay. But we found Tyr. Maybe if you spoke to him...
Tyr's alive?
Yeah. We broke him out of Svartalfheim.
Impossible. The 9 realms are closed to all.
My fucking screen's turned.
No. We opened up the way. We just don't know where to go next. But if we all band together...
Enough. Enough! Leave this place. Go and do not return. Go before I change my mind. Do not expect the same mercy for your father.
Freya's a cool character, huh? How is she free of the enchantment? Like, she keeps trying to fucking kill us.
Okay, so I'm not dead. I didn't get any answers. So this all might have just been a very big waste of time. Which I will never, ever admit to Sindri.
Currently playing with a delay, by the way, because my screen keeps fucking turning off. This is the maximum amount of time we can play every day before I need to turn the game off. Apparently. I don't understand what the fuck's going on with it. And honestly, I can't be fucked to figure it out right now.
Oh, thank Amir. You're all right. How did it go? I was starting to think...
Sindri, I told you I could handle it. But I don't think she's gonna help us.
Where's your necklace?
Huh? Oh! I was thinking and I, got rid of it.
She took it, didn't she? Today was your lucky day. So, tell me, how did it feel to run on chaos?
I
just fixed that!
This is gonna be incredibly difficult. This is a fucking boss. I've got to fight it with this horrible fucking delay.
If you need me, I'll be standing back here.
Come on. Come on.
Nightmare! I want to be sick!
Come on. It's not a boss. Fuck. What the fuck is he doing? Oh my god, I can't fucking see anything.
I'll repair it later.
Horrific.
Let's get out of here before something else tries to kill us.
Yeah, good idea.
Hate to bring it up, but are we telling your dad about this? Since you've come clean and all.
No way. He'd kill you.
Right. Well, speaking of coming clean, I need your opinion on something. Something I've kept from my brother for a long time. I'll tell you on the way back. Come on.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna run the risk. Switching to the other screen. Ow. You got a fucking bomb. Throw it. Oh, I can use him in battle. Just found out.
Okay, back to Alfheim Tower. You were saying?
Long before you were born, there was an accident at the forge. Brock died. I couldn't accept it. I went to the Lake of Souls in Alfheim to steal him back. Legions of souls tried to stop me. I can still feel them crawling all over my skin. Thing is, I could only get 3 of his 4 soul parts back.
Sindri.
Brock just thought he got knocked out. I've been lying to him ever since. It's been eating at me lately.
You have to tell him. He has a right to know.
When the time is right. As should you with your
Really?
thoughts.
Now?
Nice.
Anyway, you did a good thing. You saved Brock's life. I caused trouble.
No. I made a choice. One that wasn't mine to make.
What do you mean? A choice?
I couldn't be alone.
Brock
The other
is the next
dwarves, when I
Slayer.
saw them, they shunned us. So we left. Made our own home.
Well, you can't change the past, but it doesn't have to be who you are. Let's go home before Father wakes up.
That might be the best idea you've had all night. Trey.
Trey?
It's an... Shut up. So I'm not allowed to give you a nickname?
Is that what that was?
Whatever, Loke. No.
Oh, a tray. I'm so fucking stupid.
And I heard it when I said it.
Sometimes.
All right.
Would you believe I didn't go to school very much?
I hate coming home empty-handed. After Tyr was such a failure, just wanted to...
Now hang on, little Jotun. Tyr may not be everything you expected, but a failure? You saved him from a terrible fate. That's not nothing. And hey, maybe he'll be some help to us yet.
Maybe. But Father's not gonna go along with this forever. He's probably already got our next hiding place all picked out.
Well, let's not make it worse by getting caught. When we get there, I'll cover our tracks at the gateway and slip around back. And you just act natural, but quickly. Go, go, go.
That is not the risk that concerns me. Do we trust the path they would put us on?
I trust their wisdom, and this is the closest thing to hearing directly from them.
You are certain the Giants would not counsel war?
I said that they were wise. In my experience, that goes with being peaceful.
Oh, little brother. Told you we needn't worry.
Atreus, where have you been?
Peeing?
Hope you're all hungry.
I could eat.
Is everyone as well rested as I am? Be right down.
Family dinner.
Is this sausage?
Sure. Why not?
I remember food tasting better.
I suppose you'd like to try cooking for this lot.
I accept.
What?
Atreus, we are planning our next move.
Oh, so where are we going?
Alfheim, home of the elves.
Alfheim?
No.
You hate Alfheim. Why would
Anyway,
we move
but
there?
Alfheim.
Who there? Oh, we are seeking information.
The Shrine of Groa, young one. Your father tells me you found it there.
Groa? The Knowledge Keeper? Oh, maybe there's a secret there I can unlock.
Here is me with
Aye.
long hair and a beard.
Who better than the seer who saw everything?
I wasn't sure you,
Too passive and friendly.
Never mind.
To be me.
That's great. Alfheim.
Hey,
I'm a prick.
don't go forgetting this what'll get you there.
You know what? I'm gonna build a bigger table.
More for me.
Why is Kratos eating it with a knife? They're all eating with knives.
Tyr, you're really up for coming with us?
I am. Whenever you're ready. Well, whenever your father's ready, I should say. If my counsel might help you towards the answers you seek, it's the least I can do to repay you. Plus, I think it will do me well to see the light of Alfheim again.
That elf light is some good shit.
So, where'd this plan come from?
Oh, from Mimir, of course. I was merely asking how you found me. He explained the secret prophecies inside the Jotnar shrines.
From there, we sent at which point your father had called Mighty Growers outside the
Companion
temple of light.
accessory slot.
And now,
I forget to do that. Take that one there. Oh, he has this? God damn it.
Can actually go to Alpine.
Wait, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Okay, well, I have no idea where it is.
Last step for the world's smartest man. Even without feet, he'll forgive the lemming. I was always fond of our top.
Artifacts like these make you proud to be a dwarf. He really did it. Tyr really slept in my broom closet. Is that normal for you tall, godly sorts? Or just the ones locked up for a lifetime or two?
They genuinely hadn't invented forks yet.
Thanks to you as well.
Until the 1700s. Oh, well, there you go.
Darn straight. And never mind what Brock had to trade the landlord to get that Yggdrasil seed for you.
The landlord?
He's not the landlord.
Okay.
Save. Confirm. End stream. It's over. It's all over. It's over. I have the high ground. Alright, well, it was a fun day of God of War. We'll play some more tomorrow, huh? How's that sound? See you then. 2 p.m. UK time, 9 a.m. Eastern. Show up or glow up. Huh? Let's go see my my son. The incredible voice acting skill of El Pony Punchuas.
Våran värld är i fara. Ödets vävnad har utlöst sig till något oförutsägbart. Denna aurora sträcker sig längs himmelen och frigör oss från dagens ljus. Lämnar oss vilse i nattens mörka djup. Det sägs att det är en mäktig sträng som förbinder änglarna. Men även i sin skönhet är det en mörk varning. För det sägs att den endast syns innan mörkrets dagar. Världens undergång. Glömskan. Ragnarök.